the champion Zepher to defend the TGW Free-For-All Championship against the challenger ImitableTiger later on tonight. Welcome to Game Night on Halo 5. AdrianTheVoice alongside with manager Minigun Killer 10 and XboxFreakPete at Gameside. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, AdrianTheVoice. It's going to be a great night with all of you, and including with all the game nights and Gaming Weekly. Let's start this up. Let's go!
You're excited, but it seems that XboxFreakPete is here with us, but he's currently not on the mic. Well, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, coming up right now.
What?
Well, glad you can join us. Welcome. We just started.
Yeah, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up right now, it is Infection on Black Friday, which starts right now.
Thank you.
And we cannot wait later on tonight. Zepher the champion to defend the champion against ImitableTiger the challenger. We cannot wait between those two, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be pretty interesting to see those two battle it out. And XboxFreakPete, welcome to the game side. Are you excited for tonight?
Dang great. Guys, I'm sorry I wasn't here Friday, son. But son,
Last night.
I'm here today.
Well, yes, you are. In fact, you're here today to call the action. Of course, AdrianTheVoice alongside with manager Minigun Killer 10 and XboxFreakPete. So, gentlemen, we're getting set for the first game of the night. This matchup is underway. It is Infection on Black Friday. And how soothing, I mean, well, suitable rather, because next week it's going to be Black Friday. Next Friday, that is.
Correct.
You guys are going to do something?
Yeah, boss.
I'm probably just going to see if I can get some good deals on some good stuff, I guess. I don't know what to buy, however though.
Camp out and
Also,
Best Buy?
find something like that.
But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, there you see all these.
Or Walmart.
Well, perhaps so, but there you see all the humans, of course, now scattering out throughout the map. So let's talk about the rules for a quick second. Obviously, in this matchup, the zombies are going to do all they can to try to infect the humans. The zombies do have the energy sword in hand, and yes, there you see Minigun Killer 10 with the boost. We're glad to say we're just 2 followers away from 100. Yankee Mike 147, who is actually watching live tonight. You know, I'll tell you what, look at Jack. Fred 22 just went down and out early going to this matchup. Of course, the matchup's going to break down right there, and Rapid Cargo 6 went down as well. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to say that as infamous Shogun using the shotgun in hand to try to take down the human right now. Nonetheless, all these players are doing all they can. There is the infection right there. Jack Fred going down. So, Minigun Killer 10, we understand that you had a huge announcement. I'm going to go ahead and pose that announcement to you. What do you need to say?
Well, first off, I need to say that next week I'm demanding Joey to defend the Sword Tournament Championship. But guess what? Here's the twist. Since he left 2 times in a row, there's going to be a form of punishment if he doesn't win. Then, after that, he's going to be fired from the Gaming Week.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. So, hold on. So, wait a minute. So, hold on. Next Friday, Joey's going to have to defend the champion. And you just said that if Joey doesn't win the matchup, he's fired. He's kicked out of the Gaming Weekly.
Basically, yes. Correct.
Oh, my. Next Friday on Showdown, Joey has a lot on his hand. I'll tell you, I mean, Joey kind of brought it upon himself, considering the fact for the past 2 weeks, Joey, of course, leaving the Sword Tournament matchup. But I cannot believe, ladies and gentlemen, next Friday, a lot is on the line. The Sword Tournament matchup will be on the line. The championship, rather, will be on the line. Joey has to defend the title. And if Joey doesn't win the matchup, he is out of the Gaming Weekly. And that's going to be a very tough task to complete. Joey must win.
What?
I have no idea what you're saying, XboxFreakPete, but I'll tell you what.
I was adding finesse. Daggone it.
You're adding what?
I was laughing like ha 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 ha.
Well, of course you are. But there you see all these players right now. Jack Fred 22 went down early going to this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, this is the Infection on Halo 5 still to come tonight.
Can I interrupt you real quick?
Well, you always interrupt me every week.
I mean, I got a suggestion that we should do. I seen yesterday's game night, and the guest commentator was actually pretty good. So good that next Friday, I was wondering if me, him, and you, I guess, can commentate.
Oh, you can ask Minigun. Minigun and Scores, of course, the 2 managers of the
he's in the
Gaming
dang party right now, so son, do you think we can do it?
Well, we'll see if Scorch accepts it. We'll see if me and Scorch accept it, however.
But let's not forget about the announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Next Friday on Showdown, Joey's going to have to defend the Sword Tournament Championship. And I'll tell you, if Joey does not win the matchup, he's fired. So he's got a lot coming his way, perhaps this Friday. And, of course, Joey did kind of have it on. I mean, he brought it upon himself, leaving not once but twice in that Sword Tournament matchup. DBF Renegade landing on his feet right now, takes over the shotgun, and now continues the assault, perhaps, on all these zombies who are beginning to spread throughout this matchup. You know, this is a very close call of a game right now, considering the fact that these zombies right now with the energy sword in hand, a close-range weapon to try to take down the humans with the shotgun. Look at this. With the boost in hand, a shot of the midsection. Minigun Killer 10 just went down. Jack Fred as well. And Lemon Track just went, oh my, infected 2 people right there. We talked about how important tonight is for ImitableTiger and Zepher. ImitableTiger, of course, the challenger to face the champion Zepher. We still have that matchup later on tonight as Cheba Wario OP goes down. And of course, you can see awfully the momentum shift every single time a human is able to get infected. The zombies, of course, spreading throughout the map. Minigun Killer 10 now landing on his feet, just went down because of XboxFreakPete's rocket launcher. Want to thank everyone watching this tonight on a Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. And I do want to say also Rapid Cargo 6 with a shot. Oh my, but it got infected right then and there. So let me ask you the strategy in hand. XboxFreakPete, what would must... Oh, wait a minute, last man standing here. There's a last man standing. No avail, XboxFreakPete, you were last man standing. In fact, you're winning right now with 110 points. So I'm going to pose the question to you. What would you do to try to win this matchup? What's your strategy?
To, like, kill zombies, duh. Or whatever we're feeling, I don't know.
Well, yeah, you're going to be trying to kill zombies, but perhaps try to team up with a human, perhaps? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Well, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, infamous Shogun 7 and Chevo, the Gate Lord, Crazy Games, among others, of course, doing all they can to try to survive, including Minigun Killer 10 right now, who's actually with us in the party. And Minigun, you just said an incredible announcement. The fact is, next week on Showdown, you're telling everyone here tonight that Joey must defend the champion, the Sword Tournament Championship. If Joey does not win that matchup, though, he is fired. So what happens if he doesn't show up? Is he even fired as well?
Yes, I would say so, yes.
Wow, so Joey perhaps has his hands tied, at least this coming Friday. The only way out is if he wins that matchup. That's to come next week. Eligible.
I mean, it is what he gets. I mean, there is.
Oh my, Shogun went down. I mean, we talked about it for the past 2 weeks. Joey, of course, leaving not once but twice. Didn't want to defend the title, claiming that he was on vacation. And then last night, he actually said that his hand was injured. But we all know it was a blatant lie. So I guess this form of punishment that Scorch was talking about, and also Minigun. I mean, I guess, like I said, Joey kind of brought this all upon himself.
Right.
Yes, he did.
He sure did.
Infamous Shogun 7 and Cheva Wario OP. He's actually crouching down right now, and at this juncture, is it smart to crouch as a zombie Minigun?
Well, I would say it is if you don't have like the green visibility stuff on you, like like the green stuff on you. That could mean that you're possibly visible to the other humans. So therefore, if you don't have that, then you can be in effective camo too. That could be considered yourself very invisible or very tactical on this. But if you have the green stuff on you, then basically it's not going to be pretty well going for you.
You know, that's a very good point. And some people can actually see the zombies on the radar as well. You know, the radar could be a huge factor point coming into this matchup. Considering the fact that the humans can see the zombies coming in. The zombies right now just went down. XboxFreakPete taking 2 zombies right there using the shotgun. Actually taking down 3. That was Lemon Track who went down. XboxFreakPete has been dominating tonight. In fact, you're actually winning this matchup right now. I'll tell you what, DBF Renegade out to the midsection. Both men go down. Lemon Track lands on his feet. So XboxFreakPete, of course, a couple of weeks ago, you were on a winning streak. Can we see that winning streak yet again tonight?
Possibly, you never know.
Well, nonetheless, XboxFreakPete, of course, using the DMR for his advantage as Jack Fred 22 now switches over to the rocket launcher. A rocket launcher, a highly effective weapon, in my estimation, perhaps the most violent weapon of them all. Can actually eliminate so many zombies at once. Lemon Track went down, but look at Jack Fred using the rocket launcher. In fact, he just switched over to the shotgun. Switches back over to the rocket launcher, but all zombies just went down and out as Rapid Cargo 6 gets infected right then and there. So a lot is at stake next Friday, or let's not forget that. The Sword Tournament Championship is on the line. Joey must defend the championship. He does not win that matchup. He is fired. And we understand that if he doesn't show up as well, he's out of the Gaming Weekly. So there's still a fighting chance for Joey. But a chance nonetheless. It's Crazy Games D13 now using the assault rifle. Let me ask you something, Minigun Killer 10. So Minigun, at this point, what would you rather use? A shotgun or an assault rifle? Which one would you prefer?
Well, I mean, if I had to choose between two of those type of guns, I would choose the shotgun. Well, I mean, there is some opposites to the assault rifle. The assault rifle doesn't have good damage, but has very good accuracy at a medium range distance. But however, the shotgun has a close combat and has a very effective damage boost.
Yeah, very effective though. The shotgun being very effective as opposed to the assault rifle. Both are very contrasting styles though. But nonetheless, XboxFreakPete now winning that infection game as this matchup, of course, is come to an end. And again, ladies and gentlemen, still the TGW Free-for-All Championship is going to be up for grabs. Champion Zepher versus Challenger ImitableTiger. We cannot wait for that. But coming up next, it is Riftball, which actually starts right now. So let's talk about the rules for a quick second for Riftball. It's actually like, well, Griffball over there on Halo Reach.
Yeah.
Although the only difference is that every single person has their own little boost, I guess, and they can jump very high. In fact, I believe the...
Yep, and they also have blocks, right? Yeah, they have blocks, yeah.
Yes, they do. Some blocks scattered throughout the map, which allows some of the humans to actually stand on it and perhaps capitalize. As we're waiting for this screen to load, ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget what's coming up later on. As mentioned, Zephyr the champion versus the challenger ImitableTiger. Who's going to become the champion? Will Zephyr retain? Will ImitableTiger actually become the new champion? But nonetheless, this is Riftball. We're getting set for this matchup, folks, and want to thank everyone watching this on Twitch and also on YouTube, and this matchup is underway. Minigun Killer 10 starting things off with the Riftball in hand. Again, folks, Riftball, which is actually pretty interesting. There will be a ball at the center of the map. Each team will have to try to obtain that ball and score it to the opposing team's base. So Dark Rise 101 right now is actually struggling his way, but there you see on the opposing side, the blue members right now. So it's red team versus blue team. BDF Renegade now with the gravity hammer in hand has the ball right now, is actually golden, has a boost perhaps. Can Renegade score for the first time? XboxFreakPete also at game side, Xbox strategy in hand to try to win this matchup. What would that be?
For Riftball?
Yes.
Ball incoming.
Oh. Is that like the modified Riftball, like with the gravity crap?
Well, it is.
Yes.
Well, like, let's say you're shooting at a target and your bow and arrow is the ball, and the target is like the little hole thing that you gotta throw it in. You gotta be accurate.
Oh my. Look at Mano, though, actually just went down, and I guess you do. Some form of accuracy is coming into play in this matchup. Has to come into the play as Minigun Killer 10 using the boost here. And a boost will be a huge factor point of this matchup. And there you see Minigun Killer 10 who just went down and out. And Petey's Vengeance. Look at the boost he has right now. Using the gravity hammer in hand. Throws a grenade to no avail. Couldn't affect anyone right there. His Reach right now again trying to throw a grenade. Wait a minute. Got a blue person right there. From the blue team, that is. Spectate XboxFreakPete for it. At this moment, XboxFreakPete, you're actually using boosts, which is actually, I guess, the smart strategy.
Yeah.
Enemy has the ball.
Enemy has the ball, though. Notice on the lower right of your screen, though, 1-on-1. The red team has 1 point, the blue team has 1. So it looks like they're actually both tied right now. Nonetheless, both teams are neck to neck right now. Minigun Killer 10 switching over to the energy sword in hand. There you see the red member going out. And again, it's a very intensive matchup. Halo for Reach now, using the ground pound to no avail, though. Couldn't get anybody using the gravity hammer, rather. Oh my, both men now colliding. And what performance everyone is delivering here tonight. Again, a very quick action-paced type game is Riftball. And there you saw the blue team actually with the 2 points leading the way right now. And Dark Rise 101 now backing up for a quick second. DBF Renegade, of course, now using the energy sword in hand, trying to use the boost. Going to try to go as the red members here. The red members actually has the ball right now. And again, folks, at this point in time, you have to realize that every single person, there's a lot of pressure coming into this matchup. Oh my, Minigun Killer 10 who just went down. A lot of pressure coming into this matchup, considering the fact that every single person has to try to work together at this juncture. Halo for Reach now trying to use the ground pound to no avail right into the air. And Dark Rise 101 here. You have to understand for every single person, like I mentioned, the pressure beginning to build for... Oh, wait a minute. Dark Rise 101 now throwing the grenade. I should say the ball there. Almost scored it, but from behind. The blue member attacking the red member here. This matchup is beginning to break down, and Kona May now getting struck by the plasma grenade. Minigun Killer 10 using boost yet again. Switches over to the energy sword, no avail right down to there. This matchup is beginning to break down. Minigun Killer 10 now flying out, as well as Vengeance. 5 minutes remain, though. Red team has 3 points. And I can see why XboxFreakPete is just standing still right there, but back inside of the game here. XboxFreakPete looks like he got the ball. XboxFreakPete got the ball. A lot of pressure right now. XboxFreakPete will have to score though. It's a long way here. He's at, wait a minute, at a vulnerable position perhaps. XboxFreakPete has the ball, and I'll tell you, the blue team will have to try to do all they can to try to support XboxFreakPete at this juncture. If XboxFreakPete wants to score right now, he's gonna have to try to win him, and he threw it, but no. The red member with the energy sword in hand, of course, taking down XboxFreakPete. DBF Renegade now flying around, as well as main LP. So every single person for their own team, of course, representing themselves. And Renegade, yep, picks up the ball. Renegade picks up the ball, able to score right then and there. Both men, or I should say both team, are neck and neck, 3-3. Minigun Killer 10 just went down, and Vengeance as well. Well, actually, Vengeance is still back on his feet, but perhaps so in just a little bit. His team is actually, I believe they're actually going to the blue base there. You see Vengeance right now with the gravity hammer in hand, trying to take down the blue members. The blue members just went down there, and it looks like the red team did score. Notice on the lower right of your screen here. So, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta tell everybody here that later on tonight, as mentioned, the championship matchup, Zepher versus ImitableTiger, the challenger, and also we noticed how we talked about rather how next week on Friday we're actually going to be presenting the Sword Tournament championship matchup. Joey must defend the champion. If he does not win that matchup, I'll tell you, Joey's actually going to be fired by orders of managers. XboxFreakPete now, both men going down though.
You have the ball.
And Dark Rise now. Oh man, every single person doing all they can. Minigun Killer 10 and XboxFreakPete. I wonder where these two went. XboxFreakPete and Minigun Killer 10 have been very, very silent. XboxFreakPete right now trying to do all they can
Ball out of bounds.
to win this matchup. And again, you have to understand for the red members, they just have to try to score one more time to try to win this matchup. Dark Rise 101 just went down. DBF Renegade trying to score it. Nope. Couldn't quite get there.
You have the ball.
And main LP now has the ball in hand. And again, folks, this is Rip Ball. We talked about the rules. Every single person going to do all they can to try to obtain the Rip Ball and try to score it on the opposing team. And Conan just went down. And again, all the blue members right now doing all they can to try to support their team. They have 3 points. The red team's winning right now, currently with 4. Notice on the lower right of your screen, though, 2 minutes and 32 seconds and counting. So if the blue team cannot score by that minute mark, the red team is going to win right now. Halo for Reach, which is pretty interesting because back on Halo Reach, it's known as Rift Ball, but tonight on Halo 5, it's Rift Ball. And you can see a lot of contrasting styles, and the red team just won.
Game. Red team wins.
So it's Rift Ball. Well, welcome. I'm just, is it a one-man commentary team today?
Probably.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next.
I'm just doing some stuff here.
Coming up next, the champion, Zephyr, to defend the champion against ImitableTiger, the challenger, which starts right now.
Uh-oh.
So are we
This is gonna be some interesting stuff.
Very interesting stuff, and I do want to say that Zephyr and ImitableTiger, these two are going to be going at it for the championship matchup. Can we see Zephyr retain, or is ImitableTiger going to win? You were rooting for ImitableTiger, Xbox. You want ImitableTiger to win. Can we see that happen tonight? As this matchup is beginning to load, we cannot wait.
Slayer.
So it's Slayer, and we all know the rules are pretty simple. Zephyr will have to try to gain the amount of points, the highest amount of points for that matter, as is ImitableTiger. So it's red team versus blue team. The champion, Zephyr.
Yeah.
And the challenger, ImitableTiger. These two are going to be going at it. So again, ladies and gentlemen, this is for the championship matchup. Both men now meeting up already. Zephyr throwing a couple of grenades to no avail at the early going of this matchup. There's ImitableTiger from behind. Zephyr using the shotgun right there, trying to affect Tiger, and he does. Zephyr able to take down ImitableTiger, and what a show of display here. Zephyr already dominating with 1 point. I do want to say that ImitableTiger telling us a few weeks ago that he was not feeling confident coming into this matchup. In fact, I just want to ask you guys, does that bode well for the challenger?
Nope.
Not having any confidence coming to this matchup, you best believe Tiger perhaps has a lot of pressure.
Yeah, that's some awful stuff.
Well, you know, Zephyr telling us also last week that he feels confident coming into this matchup. He respects ImitableTiger, but he's looking to retain the champion. Trying to snipe down Tiger right now. Excuse me, Tiger trying to snipe down Zephyr, but Tiger just went down by Zephyr. We were talking about how Zephyr, of course, respects ImitableTiger. He's looking to retain his championship, however. We did talk how he doesn't really want to underestimate ImitableTiger, though. We're going to see that display happen tonight as Zephyr throws a grenade. Couldn't affect Tiger right there. Zephyr trying to take control of this matchup. Has the shotgun from behind. Tiger realizes it. Tiger trying to shoot down Zephyr to no avail. Zephyr has been dominating thus far. Has 3 points.
Adrian, I want like a quote from the famous James Ellsworth. Every man with 2 hands has a fighting chance. And that can happen here tonight, you know. Tiger can get the belt, title, whatever you call it.
Well, you know, both of these men, pound for pound, one of the toughest competitors of the Gaming Weekly. We know how these two are conditioned to become champions.
No.
Tiger just went down.
No.
Why would you say no?
No. Did they just say they're pound for pound one of the best competitors here in the Gaming Weekly?
One of the toughest competitors.
No. I mean, they're good, but not the best. I'm not the best either.
Oh, ImitableTiger's trying to...
You're not the best.
I'm trying to call the game.
I know. But... yeah.
That ImitableTiger's trying to, well, look for Zephyr at this juncture. The thing is, though, ImitableTiger has... ImitableTiger has yet to score. That's the thing, though. So
Thank God you said it already.
Well, Tiger, though, I remember a couple of weeks ago, he did say he didn't have a lot of confidence coming to this matchup. He does probably have confidence now, and we're seeing that on display. Tiger just went down. Zephyr now reaching to the 5th point. So it looks like Zephyr has been dominating thus far. I think it's safe to say that Zephyr may very well retain the champion, but you don't want to count out on the ImitableTiger just yet. But this is such an important matchup, gentlemen, for both of these men, because a win for both will solidify them. Zephyr will retain the championship if he wins, and obviously ImitableTiger will become a new champion if that occurs. ImitableTiger, though, going down yet again. Zephyr using the highly effective weapon, though. And Zephyr now using the boost as well, lands on his feet and tries to continue the pursuit to try to find Tiger. And speaking of which, Tiger, of course, has the assault rifle in hand, and it seems Tiger has the assault rifle. It looks like he's been using that weapon all throughout this matchup, though. Switches over to the sniper, though. And Tiger right now doesn't realize how close Zephyr is. Zephyr a huge threat. Of course, defeating our own XboxFreakPete. Is ImitableTiger going to be added to that list? As Zephyr just fell outside of the map. Will it happen? You lost to Zephyr.
It happened.
And can we see Tiger lose to Zephyr, though? And ImitableTiger now switching over to the rocket launcher here. And Zephyr, of course, falling out of the map. He has respawn, though, but this is a very easy cakewalk for Zephyr. A momentum shift towards Zephyr, but can we see vice versa? I mean, the thing is, ImitableTiger needs a lot of momentum at this juncture. He needs to try to pick up some pace. Tiger with the rocket launcher, and that's a highly effective weapon, can indeed eliminate Zephyr just by 1 shot. Zephyr using the duck and dodge, so to speak. And these two are still trying to find each other. And this is a very small map, though, but a lot of pressure. Best believe that. Throws a grenade, of course, using the boost to try to back up. So Zephyr realizes where Tiger is at. Look at Tiger's in trouble here. Shots to the midsection. Zephyr now going to go after. Oh my! Speaking about momentum boost, this could be the momentum that ImitableTiger needs. Tiger looking down,
possibly,
and realizes Tiger has a chance. Tiger perhaps has a chance. You don't want to count it on Tiger. Zephyr's the man who's been dominating and has 5 points. Let's not forget that my first man to reach to 10 as Tiger just went down and out, though. I was beginning to say that Tiger was gaining some momentum, but it shifted back to Zephyr. The point I was trying to make, though, the fact that whoever reaches to 10 first will indeed win. Zephyr needs 4 more, as opposed to Tiger, who needs 9 more. You still don't want to count out on Tiger, though, despite the fact that, I mean, Tiger's doing all he can. You got to give credit to Tiger. Regardless, Tiger's doing a great job, despite the fact that Tiger is losing drastically. I'll give Zephyr that. Zephyr has been dominating. ImitableTiger, again, you don't want to count out ImitableTiger. He's here in this matchup for a reason. Remember a couple of weeks ago, he won that battle, that free-for-all battle?
Yeah.
Zephyr with the shot. Oh, wait a minute. The DMR in hand takes down ImitableTiger, though.
Adrian, I got a question. When am I going to defend the Gladiator Championship? Like, I have held it for like.
Don't ask me. Management's the one that management's the one that deals with that stuff. Tiger went down though. Zephyr needs one more point. Zephyr needs one more point.
Championship.
Well, perhaps later on, but partner right now, Zephyr has 9 points. Tiger has 1 though. Zephyr needs 1 more point as opposed to Tiger with 9.
Who's gonna win?
I think it's safe to say that Zephyr's gonna win though. But you still don't want to count on Tiger though.
Really?
Well, Tiger could have a fighting chance. And you said it before.
Yeah. James Ellsworth quote, yep.
Well, nonetheless, Tiger landing on his feet has the pistol though. And let's see what Zephyr has. Zephyr has the DMR. The question is, can that DMR actually get that 1 point for Zephyr? Zephyr needs that 1 point at this juncture. He's outside of the map, looking around, trying to see where Tiger's at. Using the boost right now, lands on his feet. And look at Tiger right underneath, though. Doesn't realize where Tiger's at. The assault may continue if Zephyr realizes Tiger was right behind him, but no. Tiger back inside of the building. Wait a minute, he's outside. He's actually, I think he's very cautious at this juncture. He knows that Zephyr needs 1 more point. You know, if Tiger knew he was going to quit, Tiger knew he was going to lose, he would have quit long ago. Tiger's not going to quit. He's going to continue to fight.
I didn't quit.
Championship matchup on the line.
Unlike somebody, Joey.
And look at ImitableTiger right now trying to take down Zephyr. Perhaps I think he just realized where Zephyr's at. Uh-oh, Zephyr's trying to...
Oh, you don't...
Both men looking on. Wait a minute. Shots to each other here. Zephyr throwing the plasma grenade to no avail, though. Misses wildly. And Zephyr right now and ImitableTiger meet up, and Zephyr now retains the champion. ImitableTiger just went down and out. Zephyr retains the champion. The champion Zephyr defeats ImitableTiger tonight. And it was an easy cakewalk for Zephyr, ladies and gentlemen. Zephyr dominating here tonight. Who's going to stop Zephyr? Who is going to stop Zephyr? He defeated XboxFreakPete. He defeated ImitableTiger. Zephyr has a... I mean, I'm telling you, Zephyr has a streak going on. And perhaps that streak is going to live on throughout the night. Well... Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess that was the ending here. Wait a minute. Well, wait just a minute here. Folks, I just got a message from Scorch saying, and I quote, Minigun has a huge announcement to make. And I guess Minigun, you have a huge announcement.
Yes. For those who don't know, I'm actually going to be going against Zephyr on a free-for-all.
Oh my god!
Oh my. So you're going to be going against Zephyr?
Yes, me, Manager Minigun, is going to go against Zephyr. I mean, I think I might have the strength to do it, but I don't know for a fact. But you know what? I might also try it. I mean, who's going to stop him? I might be the only one who's left. You know that.
Wait, what?
I might be the only one who's left to try to defeat him.
Minigun may very well be the only one left. There could only be one man that could potentially stop Zephyr, and that's Manager Minigun, and he just challenged Zephyr. Minigun versus Zephyr for the TGW Free-For-All Championship, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see what happens, what transpires, and also next week on Friday, let's not forget, Joey's going to be defending the Sword Tournament Championship, and if he doesn't win that matchup, he's fired. Folks, thank you very much for joining us. We cannot wait. Next week, huge, huge things on the line. Minigun versus Zephyr, though, we can't wait for that.